Hey, Bill Faith from Build Short Term Rental Wealth. Thanks for jumping on my YouTube channel. Down in Gulf Shores, Alabama, technically Fort Morgan. We're about 15 minutes to the west of Gulf Shores, Alabama. Taking a look at a new house today that was just renovated by a flipper. My agent called me, hasn't hit the market yet. Taking a look at this for an investment to do what I call a retail flip. And a retail flip is something a lot of you are scared of saturated markets, right? I see opportunity in saturated markets. So Gulf Shore is probably the second most saturated market in the country behind Gatlinburg and the Smoky Mountains. I don't look at buying this long term. I look at buying this and holding it for 3 to 4 months, renting it through the winter. I was just talking with Chris behind the scenes, my man Justin over here. Guaranteed $38,000 to $40,000 in rental income if I can get this closed in 30 days from today. We're talking the second week of May, guaranteed. With what I teach you guys and what I do myself, probably $45,000, $50,000. So if I'm actually making an offer full asking price for this. So you can see everything's freshly painted white. Most likely I'm gonna make some assumptions that there was some Sally damage in the hurricane. A flipper came in and did some renovations to this. You can see right here off the bat, doesn't have a tremendous amount of curb appeal, just has one palm tree in front of it. First thing I would do is probably drop in about $500 to $1,000 right here in front. Put a few shrubs, maybe one other palm tree over here to offset this, one on this side of the railings. Drop in probably maybe 5 to 7 bales of pine straw and make this look really nice. The other thing, kind of expanding this a little bit to where it's symmetrical, just really taking the entryway as we come in. Now, I have not been in the house yet, but some of the small details that I think are really important that this flipper didn't pay attention to is just this. I would switch that out to white or black. You can see the receptacles over here, they didn't touch. They just didn't really pay very close attention to detail when they're going through this. What I can see through this window, and my agent's on the way, we're gonna get inside here in a minute, is a pretty good sized family room. Kitchen probably needs to have the refrigerator upgraded to stainless steel as opposed to the white that's in there, and I can see a bunk room, and I kind of have an understanding of what the layout is. Understand, I only saw 3 pictures before coming here, but because I have a trusted agent, and if you guys understand, follow me, you've heard me talk about Deb Wood from Harris Properties in Gulf Shores, Alabama. She's the best. I mean, she's the GOAT when it comes to real estate agents. So when she calls me, and I just happen to be down here because we're starting a mastermind tonight at 5 o'clock for hosts, just like you, she said this is an opportunity you definitely have to take a look at. So that's why I'm here today. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, what was it, 1,685 square feet? 1,685 square feet, tier 4 property. So we are 4 streets from the beach in Surfside. I used to own 2 houses just literally in the next subdivision over, so I'm very familiar with this market. Without even going to AirBNB, I have a pretty good idea of what this is gonna do. So, but that does not mean that I'm gonna make this purchase without getting inside and just looking through the windows and seeing the flooring. I can see everything that's updated, everything that's not updated. I got to walk the house. Then I'm going to make an offer. Then I'm going to get a contractor that's actually here in our mastermind to come and take a look at this with me. I'm building a house about 10 miles away. I'm going to bring that contractor to come and take a look at it. I will get a home inspection. I will go through all of those things to really assess how much work is left, because I'm not a contractor. I can't see anything structural. Some other things that we will do, actually before we jump down here, Chris, you see the black accents that are here. In my opinion, these outlines around the windows need to be painted black, so we'll paint those black. We talked about doing some stuff down below. We'll take care of the landscaping here, probably $500, $600 in front. Underneath around the side, this is where I really need a contractor. So 2 things. One thing that does concern me about this property is it's not on 8 to 10 foot pilings, which all new houses are on 8 to 10 foot pilings. So just to have a crawl space, that's another reason I've got to do a home inspection. We can see we've had a lot of rain down here in the last few days. Almost everything is flooded. Does give me a little bit of calmness that this is not overflown into the yard. But if we did have a hurricane or something, this is something that could be problematic. I do know this did not take on water from the hurricane, so that's an easy thing to be able to work out. Nice, decent sized backyard. I can see in through this back deck. Once again, this needs to be expanded a little bit. Clean up the shower, that's probably $200, $300. And I can get a much better view back here. I can see the kitchen, the family room. One thing that if I'm gonna do a retail flip that has to be done, Looks like there's chips in the brand new Formica countertops already. I think this is probably potentially a rookie or somebody that's really not an expert flipper. Probably gonna have to replace that with, I would try to find some low cost white granite. If I can't, then I would go with quartz, because the ultimate goal for me is to close this property by the middle of May. If I can get through the home inspection and I feel comfortable, I'd probably do a cash deal, maybe finance, I don't know. But if I am financing, once I'm cleared by the bank, once I've gone through with my home inspection and I know that I'm gonna close, then I'm gonna list and start taking bookings. I wanna run the rental income through August, then I will list it. And if I pay $429, we'll see what the market happens. Pretty much guaranteed it's worth about $499 today, so I'd probably be looking in that $539 to $559 range. It's what I call a retail flip. Come in and invest $10, $15, maybe $20,000 max, offset that with my net income based on that $35,000 to $50,000 of income from rents over the summer, and then sell it for $100,000 to $125,000 more, and then 1031 it into another property. And that's how you do a retail flip. If you found any value in this, make sure you smash that subscribe button, because I'm releasing 2 of these for you every single week. Don't forget to join my Build Short-Term Rental Wealth Facebook group, where you get behind the scenes access much more deeper than you see here on the YouTube channel. And most importantly, if you have a question, I promise you I'm the most accessible person in the educational portion of the Airbnb industry. Leave a comment down below. Happy hosting, everybody.